This is the R8 smartwatch by HAYLOU. It features magnetic charging, Bluetooth 5.3, and it will track hundreds of sports activities as well as your health stats. But how well does it perform? How long does the battery last? And is it worth the money that they're asking for it? Well, those are the questions that we're going to answer today, so be sure to stick around. Hey everybody, I'm Tim and this is Run Tall. If you're new here, welcome to the Run Tall family. I'm really glad that you are here and you found us on YouTube. Now I post running videos every single day, running shoe reviews, comparisons, and shoe battles, but I like to post a lot of other videos that are related to running as well, like training, recovery, and gear reviews like this one. So if you're into that kind of thing, or maybe you're just looking for a daily dose of running, be sure to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be notified each time that I upload new content. Now, before I get into it too far, I do want to get a disclosure out of the way. This smartwatch was sent to me for the purpose of review. However, no one's paying me to make the video, no one's telling me what to say, and no one from HAYLOU has an opportunity to preview my thoughts before I share them with you first here on YouTube. Now, if at any point in time during this video, you might want to learn a little bit more about this or maybe pick one up for yourself, I'll put a link in the description below. It'll take you right to it on their product webpage. So let's take a look and see what all comes in a box. You have your R8 smartwatch. You also get a magnetic charger, so they send one for you. You don't have to go out and purchase one on your own. And then you have your user's manual. Now, one of the first things you're going to want to do is to go ahead and open up your user's manual, and you're going to scan that QR code and download the HAYLOU app. Once your phone has been connected with your new smartwatch and connected with that app, you're going to be able to download any kind of updates that's available. Here is where you're going to have basically the hub of all of the information that you're going to want to track or that is being tracked by your new smartwatch. The very first page on that app is your status. Now that gives you all kinds of information about activities that you've completed, steps and calories, miles traveled, and the different types of activities that you've done for that day. You also are going to be able to check out all of your health stats in the app as well. So it puts it all in one place, really easy for you to find, including your heart rate, your blood pressure, your blood oxygen, your sleep score, stress, as well as your weight. Also in that app, you're going to have access to your device itself. So if you want to change it out, you can customize your watch and put up a new face. They have hundreds of different faces that you can choose from that displays all kinds of different information, or you can make it look like a watch that you might want to wear out for a special occasion or an event, or you can make it look like your sport watch that has at a glance all the kinds of information you're going to want to need to know, like where are you at in terms of meeting your goals for that day, steps traveled, all of that kind of good stuff. You're also going to be able to manage your notifications. Because this is a smartwatch and it's connected with your smartphone, you're going to be able to turn on or off all of the different notifications that you can possibly imagine, including things like when text messages come in, or Facebook or Instagram, and a whole host of other types of notifications that you might be getting on your phone. You can also manage your calls, your anti-lost or reminder. You can turn on the do not disturb or turn that off. You have access to an alarm clock, all kinds of information regarding units and measures. So for example, if you want to keep track of your weather, maybe in Celsius versus Fahrenheit or vice versa, you're going to be able to do that. Change your date format, all kinds of things along those lines. So let's take a close look at some of the features of the R8 smartwatch, beginning with the display screen. It's got a high definition display that's really big. It's 1.43 inches, which makes it easy to see even on those bright sunny days. It's also waterproof, up to 3 meters. It resists both heat, cold, humidity, ice and freezing, and shock. So let's go through some of those by the numbers. When it comes to heat, it will resist heat up to 55 degrees Celsius. When it comes to cold, it'll resist the cold up to a minus 40 degrees Celsius. And when it comes to humidity, it'll resist humidity up to 95%. So it's a really durable, rugged watch to have. One of the other features that I really enjoy about the smartwatch is it has a quick release band. So if you want to change out the watch band, maybe get a different color or a different style altogether, it's super easy to do. They have these pins that are located in the back. Simply slide that pin down, the watch band will pop off, and you can install the band of your choice. Navigating all of the different apps and things that are available on your smartwatch really couldn't be any easier. It has a simple 3-button interface. It has one on the left and 2 on the right. You can also navigate through by swiping on the screen. You can swipe up or down, left or right to access the different types of information that's available on your new smartwatch. So let's take a look at the 3-button interface, beginning with the upper left-hand corner. Now this will wake up your watch if you press that. As you can see, it'll turn it on. You can also turn it off with that button as well. On the other side, top right-hand corner, now that is going to be an application launcher. Now that's going to launch all of the different applications that are available to you. Okay, so now you have all the different applications that are laid out, and you can change the layout of this by going to Theme, which is one of the apps that's available here. So if you'd like to see it more where your apps are in a circle, you can do that. There's a number of different ones that you can choose from. I like to have them in a list. And we're going to wake this back up again. And you can navigate simply by swiping on the screen. As I mentioned, you can swipe up or down. You can also swipe left or right. But if you don't like to use the swipe feature, you can also turn that knob here on the upper right, and you can scroll through that way as well. Now, once you've found the menu choice that you want to access, so let's go to, let's see what we have here. There's so many to choose from. Here we go. Let's click on weather. All I have to do is just touch the screen there, and you can see that weather will pop right up. And because you can swipe on it, you can swipe down to get more information. Now, if you want to go back, you can just swipe back to, that'll take you right back to the application launcher itself. You can also swipe over if you want to access other information. So we'll get back here, and then we'll swipe over to the right. Now here you have easy access to all of the different health data that's available that I have loaded up here. Now if you get all the way to the end, here you get my sleep score, weather, but you can also add. So you can add which ones you want to have easy access to simply by swiping off to the side there. Now if you swipe back, it'll take you right back to that main menu option that you have, and we'll launch our applications again. And you also have, sports. You have all kinds of things. That, there's too many of them really for me to go through all of them here today. But you've got, a few of those. You got world clock. You've got your stopwatch, find my phone, a camera. That's really pretty nifty. So if you like to take pictures, all you have to do is open the Haylou app and then press the camera button, and it's going to bring up your camera for you, and you can use that as a remote to take pictures. I think that's pretty cool. You also have access to your music, and again, you can control your music off your smartphone with your new smartwatch. You can get your notifications. You have access to all of those different health stats that we talked about, or your blood oxygen level, your sleep score, stress level, heart rate, blood pressure, your contacts, all that kind of good stuff. Now that's with the top right-hand button that you have access to that. And again, that's the one where you can scroll through simply by turning that knob. Now, if you want to go back, you can just hit that again. It'll take you right back to the main screen. And again, you can change these different watch faces. I'm going to show you this real quick here. So the watch faces that are already synced up with the R8, you can simply scroll through those if you like using that same button. So you can see I'm just twisting it just a little bit till it gets to the next watch screen. But if you don't like these, there's a lot of other ones to choose from that you can download to your watch. And so if you want to get fancy, so maybe going out someplace to a special event and you don't want it to look like a runner's watch, you can make it look like a little bit more upscale. Now, if you want to have quick access to all of your sport apps, so if you like to run like I do or ride your mountain bike or whatever the case might be, you can use the bottom right, and that's a quick app launcher. It'll take you right to all of those apps. So you don't have to go through that main menu, a set of items to find the sports app. You can use the quick application launcher. So I'm going to back this up again. So again, you can go down to the quick application launcher. It'll take you right to all those different sports apps. Now, if you don't see what you like to do here, there's a place where you can add. So all you need to do is to scroll all the way down to the bottom and then click on personalize. And when you click on personalize, you're going to see a plus button that comes up there at the top. Click on the plus button. Now you've got lots of other categories that you can choose from. And then within each category, you have other activities that you can add. So they've got recommended. We looked at those. And then they have fitness, leisure, athletics, ball, and dancing or dance class. If we click on ball, for example, you can add tennis, volleyball, hockey, baseball, and the list goes on. The battery life is awesome, and that's so important, especially when it comes to electronics or smart devices like this one, because it really doesn't matter how great it is or how many wonderful features it has, like the R8 has, if it's always on the charger and never on your wrist. Well, you don't have to worry about that with this one, because typical usage, you're going to get 7 days. 7 days. So you can easily wear this at night to track your sleep data, things like that. You don't have to worry about putting it on a charger every single night. So you can take advantage of all of the different apps and things that this has available to you. And you can get up to 20 days in what would be a basic usage mode. Overall, I think this is a really well-built smartwatch that does so many different types of things, and it does it flawlessly. I highly recommend it, and I saved the best for last. The price. Now this retails for right around $60 US. Can you believe that? $60 US. And I'll put that information in the description below. That'll take you right to it on their product webpage, should you want to pick one up for yourself. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.